in just a bit, guys. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. Hey TRX fam, welcome to another TRX live workout. My name is Miguel Vargas and I am super pumped about today's workout for you at home. This is a total body workout, but the emphasis is going to be on those legs. We don't have to wait, so we got to get in the reps. So follow along. I got 4 rules every time you show up to train with me. 1, if it hurts, don't do it. If you need a break, by all means take one. When it feels good, I'm asking you to get after it, but most importantly, I want us to have some fun today. And we're gonna do that with lots of lower body work, lots of planks, and a few cardio challenges in there. So again, follow along. I'm gonna be working out with you, so let's see if you can keep up. And again, if you need that break, go for it. We're gonna start off with my favorite exercise, the TRX squat row. Those straps are at mid-length. We're gonna do this for 60 seconds, and our timer's gonna go off. I'm gonna start a little bit early, so here we go. Your feet are shoulder width apart, drop down into a nice deep squat, stand, squeeze those shoulder blades together. As I'm looking up at my anchor point, I wanna make sure that I'm keeping my shoulders away from my ears, coming into that nice strong plank at the top, and really thinking about squeezing my legs or chasing my plank. Everything we do here is based off of our planks, and so the better the plank, the better the movement. Keep it up, you got 30 seconds to go here. Now I want to think about my breathing, making sure I'm not collapsing at the shoulders as I come forward, coming back up. Last 20 seconds here. And again, if you want to go into a low row, absolutely can. If you want to go to a high row, the choice is yours. Just going through these movements, we got 10 more seconds to go. 3, 2, and time. Nice job. So now we're going to turn around, face away. We have a lunge with a chest fly. So your hands are chest height. You got that big step forward as you come back to standing. You want to make sure you hit that ground with a nice flat foot. Squeeze those abs. Every time you get down, big exhale to come back up. It's a great exercise to get into those hips, those knees, those ankles, your shoulders. Pretty much we want to get everything moving, feeling good. We've been sitting around, not you, but some people have been sitting around. They need some movement in their life, so hopefully we're going to find some of that in today's workout. We got about 15 seconds to go. Still breathing, big inhale through the nose, big exhale through your mouth. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Now I'm going to take it down to the ground for a runner stretch. Hands are underneath my chest into a nice strong plank position. Bring my right foot up to my right hand as I raise it up. Come back down, maybe a little rock forward, rock backwards. Reset. Bring it over to the other side. For another circle here, nothing too crazy. About 40 seconds. Maybe a downward dog. Kind of just moving around a little bit. Then you come back up to that other side. Whew. Hips are a little tight right now. Take it into that downward dog. Another tap the heels, stretch. Coming into that other side, we got about 20 seconds to go here. Maybe up a little bit. My hamstrings don't mind that little extra stretch. Last 10 seconds to go here. 3, 2, and time. Nice job. Now we're going to go into some jumping jacks. So nice and easy on those jacks. Hands are going up above your head. Here we go. Got to get the shoulders moving, so we want nice big range of motion on that jack. Doesn't have to be fast. Nice job. 40 seconds to go here. Again, if you want to take it out to a T, absolutely can. It's your call. Whatever feels better, whatever is going to get your heart rate up a little bit and get you ready for today's challenge. We got about 15 seconds to go. Thinking about that breath. 10 seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, and time. Nice job. So what we're going to do, we have 5 exercises. We're going to do the 5 exercises for 2 rounds. We're going to work for 40 seconds at a time and transition for 15. So the transitions might be a little quick, but just follow along and do the best that you can. Again, these 5 exercises, they're going to be challenging, but again, take your time. Plenty of ways to add challenge to them, plenty of ways to take away from them if you need to scale it back a little bit. For the most part, we just want you to have fun today. We've got a single leg squat. We're going to go on both sides, right side, left side. After that, we're going to go down to the ground. We got some body weight mountain climbers. After the mountain climbers, we're going to go into a TRX high row combo. After that, we're going to go into a nice TRX chest press. So from here, you're going to see we're going to go top to bottom with those challenges, hitting those legs, hitting that upper body, getting a little bit of cardio in there, just so we can challenge your strength and your conditioning today. So we're going in about 20 seconds. So hopefully you got some water, toweled off a little bit after those jumping jacks, and you are ready. So first exercise is going to be that TRX single leg squat. I'm going to switch to this so you can have a better view. I'm going to start with my left foot down on the ground, lined up with that anchor point. I'm going to raise my right foot up. I've got tension on the straps and I'm not leaning back. First 40 seconds starts now. So we lower down and drive back up. When you go into that single leg squat, it's really important that you're not leaning back and then falling down. If you need some support, absolutely drop that heel on the ground. But when that heel's on the ground, a lot of times I'll see people keep that leg straight, so it looks like this. That's not what we want. Sit down in that nice low chair. Make sure that foot stays flat on the ground and really come back nice and tall into that plank. We got 3, 2, and time. Nice job. So shake it out. We got 15 seconds before we go over to the other side. So we did it one time. Remember, we're going to come back to that exercise later. So making sure if you want to step it up or step it down, you choose. On that right foot, we're going in 3, 2, and here we go. So as I like to say, your body has a smart side and a not as smart side. So every once in a while, when you're doing single leg work, it might be a little bit more challenging on one side than the other. So it's really important to get the help and add those modifications where you can. But overall, we want to make sure we're managing our body position through these movements. Staying nice and strong. We got 1 more, 2, 1, and time. Now, we got 15 seconds going into some body weight mountain climbers. So we're going to drop down to the ground. Make sure those shoulder blades stay out of those ears. We're going to go in 3, chasing that plank, 2, and I'm going to start off nice and easy because I got a lot of talking to do today. But as you can see, I'm trying not to round my shoulders, have my butt come too high in the air, kind of making room for my knees to come in. Eventually, you'll see people doing mountain climbers like this, so we want to stay nice and tight. And if I wanted to go fast, I could. But right now, I'm really just trying to chase that plank. Each step gets a little bit tighter, making that plank a little bit tougher for the last 4, 3, 2, and time. And then we're going to hop up. Now we're going to go to a TRX high row, low row combo. And again, I'm going to keep this position so that you can see I'm chasing my plank through this movement. Ready? Walking it in, starting with my hands and my ribs. I lower down, hold to my ribs. Come up, elbows are high. Now, if you want to challenge, keep track of your reps. Second time this exercise comes around, can you pick up the pace and maybe get 3 or 4 more reps the next time you go? If you need some assistance, take that back foot. You can absolutely use it as a kickstand. Just make sure those hips aren't sagging as you're working. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Nice job. Now we're going to go to a chest press. Those straps are going to be fully lengthened. You're going to be standing facing away from your anchor point. Nice medium angle now. We got 40 seconds of challenging work. So as I lower down, I want to make sure I'm chasing that plank the whole time. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Your body should be like a surfboard. Inhale, exhale at the top. I like to say imagine bending a steel bar before you initiate that movement. That's going to get those shoulder blades down in those back pockets. If you find yourself rubbing on the straps, take those hands a little bit higher. Maybe take them a little bit wider. If it starts to get too tough, you can walk up. Adjust that angle as needed. 3, 2, and time. So those are the first 5. We're going back up to the top for those single leg squats. So my straps are at mid length. I'm going to stay here on this one, and I'm going to try to do the best I can, not as many as I can. Here we go. We're going to lower down and drive back up. Keeping that chest lifted. At the bottom, I like to say you want to try to own that position as best you can. Meaning, if I were to let go, would I be able to manage my position at the bottom of that squat? But right now my legs are tired, so I don't know if I'd still be able to do that. Starting to feel those quads burn, but really, heart rate's still staying up because of the little bit of rest we're getting between these transitions. Last one. Nice job. So shake those hands out. I like to let go of the straps in between sets because your grip and your forearm, those things are going to start to add up to you, even though I'm not squeezing those handles tight. But if you're new, that's probably what's happening. Here we go. 40 seconds. Now when I lower down, sometimes I'll open up my grip so that I can really make sure I'm not bicep curling myself back to standing. I kind of lose some of that tension on there. Really working on that range of motion at the bottom of that squat. Whew. Trying to control my breathing a little bit. Big inhale, big exhale. Last 5 seconds here. 2, 1. I know I could have done one more. Shame on me. All right, now we're going to go to those mountain climbers. Again, chasing that plank here. If you got some water, you want to keep it close by, all right? Stay as hydrated as you can. Ready? Here we go. Push. All I really want to focus on is, can I hold this plank for 40 seconds and add that movement with my lower body? If that's too tough, just hold the plank. Work on that stability, work on that foundation. But if you got it, add the movement. If you really got it, pick up the pace. We got about 10 seconds to go here. Spread those fingers, squeeze those arms. I'm going to lock it out for the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. We're going back to that low row, high row combo now. Man, heart rate's up. Arms are starting to feel it. This is going to be a fun exercise. So get ready, walk it in, starting with that high row, switching to that low row. Now if you want to put something else on it, I'll take a bicep curl. But again, that's only if your shoulders are too tired. You want to put a little bit more emphasis on those guns, go for it. Whew. Keep your chest up. Keep those legs nice and tight. We got 15 seconds to go. Last 10. 3, 2, and time. Straps are going to be fully lengthened now. Our final exercise before we go into our next series of movements, but there's not a lot of rest. So from here, we're going down to the ground to get our heels in at mid-calf on the straps. So from my chest press, I lower down. Now again, this is an easy angle. If you want to take it lower, take it lower. That shaking, we call that the tremor of truth. So if you want to walk up, for medium, walk back, for a low. If you're working off a door and you can't go back that far, try picking one leg up off the ground. Now you're challenging that stability. 2, 1, and time. I only got 10 seconds to go to mid-calf. Heels are going in. Get ready. We got a hamstring curl coming up. So I'm going to drop my heels in, head on the ground, hips in the air, abs nice and tight. I'm coming knees to my waist and driving them away. I like to push my elbows into the ground just for a little bit of stability. Whew. So this round, we're only going to have 4 exercises, but we're going to repeat for 3 total rounds. So you want to make sure if you're getting too tired here, put your butt on the ground, but keep the tension in the straps. Keep that tension. Pull the knees in, but if you're feeling good, keep them up. We got 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, so we pull those heels out, drop the straps over the toes, and roll over. We're going to go into a reverse crunch next, but we're going to start with our knees at our waist. So take a look. We're going to come up, own it, extend the legs, add a push-up if it feels good, and come back in. Hold, extend the legs, come back in, up, and start back out. If you want, you just stick with the reverse crunch. If your arms are too tired, that's totally fine. Drop down to your elbows, own it, and pull back in. Own it, and pull back in. We got 10 seconds left here. Feeling the sweat right now. Coming down, the sweat is real. We got 2, 1, and time. Now, I know your arms are tired, but it's time to give them some more love. We're going to go into a kneeling tricep press. So I'm going to get underneath my anchor point. I'm going to get my thumbs to my temples, and I'm going to press away. This exercise, right after doing a plank, is no joke. My triceps are already burning, and we got 2 more rounds of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it up even further, but I'm going to dig my toes in, really squeeze my glutes and hamstrings. And I'm going to make it about my plank. If you want to come down and hold for a nice little stretch, just make sure you're not dumping the shoulders, keeping everything locked in, and time. And just when you thought I couldn't challenge you anymore, we have squat jacks. So we're not going to use the suspension trainer. We're just going to drop down, a little squat, up to a hop. Start with your feet together. Here we go. Now, if your heart rate's too high, having trouble breathing, take it to a side step, together. Side step, together. This is a great time. You have a mini band at home, throw it over those ankles, add a little bit more challenge to this exercise. Whew. Starting to feel those single leg squats come back. 3, 2, and time. Round 1, done. Round 2, coming right back at you. Heels are going in for those hamstring curls. My feet are a little bit closer to the anchor point, just to help, just a little bit. I want to put a little bit more emphasis on my glutes, a little bit less stress on those hamstrings, so I can control it a little better. Just because we make something easier doesn't mean we're being lazy. I like to say we're making it easier so we can do it better, right? Because that's what we want. So I'm going to drop my butt. I'm really going to squeeze my legs, squeeze my abs, and push away. Imagining that my feet weigh hundreds of pounds. 3, 2, and time. All right, toes are going in. We got that crunch coming. We're gonna add a little bit more leg work to this exercise, so follow along. 2, 1, crunch. So we're gonna go right leg, own it. Left leg, own it. Both legs, reset. 1, good. 2, good. 3, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, arms are burning. Coming back in, keeping it going. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna hold it for 2, 1, and rest. Now, the next exercise is going to be that tricep extension. You can totally do that standing up. I just like to take some of the stress out of your low back. So as we do this, time starts now. When I'm on my knees, it's a lot easier for me to control from here to here. And I don't get those saggy hips. Whew. Owning it at the top, squeezing those triceps. Just keeping those abs engaged. Whew. Final 10 seconds. Oh, man. Almost there. Come on, 5 seconds. I want you at home to keep count of your reps. So maybe keep a notebook handy and see how you're doing. Come back to this workout in a week or so. See if your reps are going up. We're going back to those squat jacks now. So get ready. We're going in 2, 1. Here we go. Touch down. Whew. Always trying to keep my chest up. You see a lot of people dump and they lose the whole squat. I know that's not you guys out there. You all doing a great job. If you want to add a little pop, that's just a little more burn in those legs. Whew. I'll let you guys get after it. Huh. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Final set. We got 4 movements, starting on our back. Thank God. Lets our heart rate come back down, but it doesn't make it easy. Woo, we're gonna get those hips up, squeeze those abs, those glutes. If you wanna bring those hands up to challenge your stability, by all means, go for it. Imagine you're holding on to 2 dumbbells or kettlebells. I like to think if you're holding something heavy, you got those lats engaged. Keep your shoulder blades in those back pockets. Try not to slide around. I'm gonna put my butt down just for a quick re-engagement. Last 5 seconds. 1 up, 1 down, and time. Toes are going in. Again, it's a nice smooth transition. Shouldn't be that hard to go from your heels into your toes in. I'm gonna start on my elbows this time. So here we go. Knees come in, right leg, left leg, both leg. Hold for 2, 1, hold for 2, right leg, left leg, both legs. Finish the last 20 on my hands.
Right leg. Left leg. Watch that chin. Don't drop that chin. Both legs. Quick little reset. Last one. Here we go. Right leg. Left leg. Both legs. And time. Awesome job. Now we got that tricep press. I know those arms are feeling it. I know you got this. We want to get rid of this, right? This is how we do it. Ready? Here we go. Speaking of this is how we do it, I wish I had some music. So hopefully you're playing some tunes in the background to help to get you through this. If you want to follow along, we got some great stuff on Spotify. All the coaches that are doing this TRX live, follow them. Oh man, shaky arms. I got 5 seconds left though. You got 5 seconds? 3, 2, and time. Final set of squat jacks. I can't wait to get this over with, but we're not done. We still got one more challenge after this, so let's see what you got for the next 40. Ready? Here we go. Now, if you want, you can also take away that touch in the middle, add a little bit higher of a hop. So, plenty of ways to take this workout up a notch or scale it back a little bit. If your neighbors below are getting too loud about you jumping on the ceiling, don't want any neighbors getting in trouble for this. So, we got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. 60 seconds here. Straps are going to go to mid lane. And then we're going to go to single handle mode. I'll show you how we do that. Top handle goes through the bottom triangle. That top handle goes through the bottom triangle. You give it a tug, you got your Super Mario mustache. I'm going to switch over to this one so that you can see. We've got single arm squat rows. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Followed by 5 burpees or push-ups. If you can't jump, that's okay. We're going to do this for 4 minutes. So I want you to follow along. Take a break when you need it, work when you got it. Your 4 minutes starts in 5, 4, I'm going to start with my left side, 3, 2, and here we go. Up. Careful at the bottom, you're not jumping that shoulder. 3, 4, 5. Now you can go a lot faster than me. That's totally fine. We're going at our own pace right now. I'm really focusing on chasing my plank right now. 2, 3. You can feel those abs. Try to resist rotation. For 4, 5. Now we got those burpees. On the burpees, play with them however you want. I'm going to go feet together, hop out, hop together, up, feet together, hop out, up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy moly. We got about 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Find your rhythm. Here we go. Up. 2, 3, feeling those shoulders go to work. 4, maybe even biceps. 5. Heart rate's up. Here we go. 1. Gotta squeeze those abs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to those burpees. Gotta love them, huh? Feet together, here we go. Feet together, hop out for the push-up. Feet together, hop out for the jack. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 90 seconds left, everybody. If it doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you. Let's see what you got. If you need to adjust the reps, take it down to 3. You want to do more? Take it up to 7. Watch that shoulder from creeping up. 3, 4, 5. Come home stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one. 5. 30 seconds ago, I'm just going to do some good old burpees. Here we go. As you start to get tired, make sure you're controlling yourself on how you get up and get down. Whew. Last 10. 3, 2, that is a wrap. Way to go. Grab some water. Let's get ready to stretch it out really quickly. Get those handles out of single handle mode. Those burpees will get you every single time. Shame on me. I'm just realizing I did not start my app, so I don't know what today's burn was at. But comment below if you got your TRX app or something else tracking today's workout. I'd love to know, we'd love to know how it's coming along. So after you've done the workout, whether you did it live or whether you come back to it later, give us some feedback, right? The more information you give us, the better the content we can deliver to you, and that's our main goal right now. We want to deliver the best content for you in your space at this time. Whew, this is a great exercise. Just open up those shoulders. Whew, I'm gonna turn around, go into that low back stretch. Hands are shoulder height. You get my straps up to mid-length. Oh, they're there, we're good. Feet are shoulder width apart. And then from here, I just drop down to that low back stretch. Alternating from side to side here. Again, this is called a TRX low back stretch. But if it helps you remember, you can just call it the aw yeah stretch. Because it goes hamstrings, glutes, low back, lats, shoulders. Everything's gonna get a great stretch in there. I'm gonna give that one more go. Oh man, my shoulders needed that. But my body needed that workout. We love to finish facing away with that big chest opener. I've been talking a lot about opening your heart, opening your mind, you know, trying to get rid of all the gunk that's going on right now. And there's nothing like a good sweat to help you get rid of that, even if it's just for 35 minutes, which is what this was. So, I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, comment below, let us know what you think, what we can do better for you. Check back because we've got a lot of great coaches and a lot of great workouts coming your way. Some are going to be just suspension trainer. Some are going to have plenty of functional training tools depending on who's the coach and what's the goal. But that's all for today. So,
Thank you for coming to hang out. My name is Miguel Vargas, and I hope to see you on the next TRX Live. Stay fit, everybody. Let's wrap.